Well, hello, sunshines. We just had some much needed rain, like a big downpour. So I was just coming out here, taking a walk to check on things. And I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and show you all where I put those clearance plants. So, yes, we are going to do a placement video. Y'all know Mr. Brown is here. So I decided to go. Oh my gosh, my shoes. Y'all like my shoes? I think they're cute, but they're making noises. So if you hear noise, that's why. So anyways, let's talk about where I put these plants. I am so glad that it rained. I came out here this morning. I did a bunch of stuff, a bunch of moving around, and because it's been so hot, as I told you all in the last video, and it's just been in the 90s, and things were just like getting too much sun. Some things were not getting enough sun. So I did a bunch of stuff. But anyways, it looks gorgeous right now. I love what the garden looks like after it rains. Anyways, but this isn't a tour. But let's talk about these. These are the Boom Chocolata hydrangeas. It's gorgeous. Remember, I had 3 of them, and this is where I decided to place them. One there, one there, one there. Now, these are going to get pretty big, so I may have to move some things around next season, but I'm willing to do that. Like I said, I moved a bunch of stuff around today, and we'll talk about that in a later video when I do the garden tour, but I wanted to show you all that these are looking good, and they have new blooms. But this is one of the clearance plants, the Boom Chocolata by Proven Winters. Is the not hydrangea, geranium. And let me see if I can read the specs for you guys. No, I can't see those specs right now. Sorry. Let me tell you, it may not look like it on camera, but it is about to be 8 o'clock at night. And so, but I want to get out here. And so that's where I put those 3 geraniums. And I just think that it looks lovely in that spot. And because over here I'm using dark mulch, and I have 2 different mulches in my garden space. I used to have 3, believe it or not. And because of the way my garden's laid out, I don't think people really noticed that I had 3 different colors. Well, I'm down to 2. I used to have black, red, and brown. So I've always had brown in this space. And the foliage on the Boom Chocolata is pretty, a little dark. But I think this hosta right here really helps that you're able to see, what's going on back there and help them to stick out. I hope that made sense. Okay, what else? And also over here, remember I told you all my favorite plant out of that plant haul was the delphinium. Oh my gosh. I placed it right over here, and it is, oh, the chickens are acting up. It is gorgeous still. So I came out here yesterday, and it had wilted because, oh my gosh, the delphinium loves water. So as I'm learning how to care for the delphinium, because this is my first one, I'm understanding that it loves water. And so I just had planted it out the other day, although I did the video like last week or something. I just planted it out the other day. But anyways, it was wilted, but I gave it some water and it popped right back up. That's why I'm so grateful for that rain that we just had. So it gives like such a brightness in this area as well, because this is this is what I call like my shade garden, but over there is where you really get a lot of shade in this area right here by that tree and situation. On that end you get more sun, and then on this end you get a little bit more sun, and so it just works perfect in this spot. Okay, ready, Mr. Brown? Let's take them. Come on. Let's go see, what did we do? Oh, the other thing was the Monara, or quote, bees balm. Oh, wait, I almost forgot about the Shasta daisy. So here is that daisy that I cut all the way back, and it has like some blooms on it. but I don't know if it's gonna rebloom, but I know it's gonna do great. It's gonna be great for next season. If it doesn't, it's okay. But we put that there, and then we put the bees balm here. That's that lighter pink I was telling you all about. You see, it already has bloom. We put that there, and so it's kind of trying to fill in. I think I told you all this space in front of the chicken run. So, and then and this rooster, he's gonna just follow me. Hey Ruru, say hi. That's Ruru, and that's RJ for Ruru Jr. Although that's not Ruru's son. Those are the only two roosters that we have right now, and that we actually want. We don't want too many roosters anyways, but he follows me. As long as I'm over here, he'll follow. Anyways, and then remember those bellflowers? So we got some blooms on those. We got new blooms. This one has a bloom, and I think it's going to be just fine. And in front of it, we have, what is that? I don't know what that one is. Sorry. I hope to know by the garden tour. But it blooms these really pretty pink flowers. So, you know, maybe there'll be some for the garden tour, but who knows, trying to get lots of color over here, lots of, we got a lot of purples and things like that. I cut back stuff and just did a bunch of stuff. So, okay, what's next? That's not new. Let's see. Say hi. That's a weed. What else? I don't, Oh, another bees balm. It's right there. Mr. Brown. And then we have another bees balm right here, and it's blooming really well. I guess I got a bunch of those because we'll have another one. These are all from the plant haul right here. 1, 2, 3, and then I got 4. I guess I did. Okay, so that's where I plant those. And oh my gosh, oh, okay, I know the name of this. All 4 of them landed here, and oh my gosh, I try to remember this plant, and I don't, and look what's on it. Ew. Oh, these bugs. There goes a leaf. I'm gonna use a leaf. Those are not snail, slugs. Ugh. Anyways, nothing that washing my hands won't fix. I cannot think. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, they bloom this pretty purple flower. There's some blooms coming on it, and so remember, I already had 1 and I added 3. Okay. All right. So let's see. What else do we add? Oh, we added some cute puppies that are sleeping. Where are your brothers and sisters? Where are the rest of you all? Hi. Say hello to our little friends. That's their mother. Hi, Cuddy. The other ones are sleeping. Oh, inside. I don't want to wake them up because it was raining. Look at him. Oop. Looks like you made a mess in there, but that's okay. And of course, Mr. Brown is their dad. So, okay. So, and we got weeds. We just need to pull the weeds, of course. Now that the rain came, the weeds are really going to be up there. I'm trying to. Oh, I know what else we got in the ground. Hold up. What we didn't get in the ground, we didn't get this penstemon, and I'm going to tell you why. So I have 3 of these penstemon, and where I want to, y'all, that's chicken food. It's just stuff out here, all in the walkway. Hopefully by the garden tour, I'll get it cleaned up. So before we talk about the penstemon, here we had, oh my gosh, these 2. Dianthus, okay. Dianthus. I remembered we had those Dianthus, and we already had that one over there, and I added those 2. There's another plant. That's not a part of it. Okay, so the secret's out. I've been back to Lowe's, or I've been back. That's for another project. These three, I'll talk about those later. But I left them there, but they got tipped over. So this is so pretty. Focus, camera. So pretty. So I put one here on this wall, and I should have stuck the tag in, but the tag was actually on the container. There wasn't one that I can stick in. So, and then I popped one in on this side of the wall. I did have to remove, I originally had in these spots some mums, and I removed the mums. They were getting so tall, and I removed them because I didn't want nothing that tall and bushy on the wall. Like I said, those plants, they're not going there. They were just sitting there. I didn't walk them down. And now that I have this plant in my hand, they're going to just sit there. Anyway, so those two, I think that's cute. And so, but this right here, the penstemon, like when you read the specs on the penstemon, it gets pretty big. Let me sit it down. Let's read the specs. The specs, here are the specs. Can y'all see that? Anyways, it in maturity is 32 inches high and, Lord Jesus, 18 inches wide, right? Can y'all see that? Okay, so they get pretty big, and I've been looking at pictures of this exact one. And so my thought is, because what I want to do, Lord willing, for next year is everything before this container is going to be back to plants, except for the herbs that come back every year. Like I have sage over there that will stay, but everything else will be flowers. Everything from this container going back in this area right here will be the majority of vegetables. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. But right now, and so what I'm thinking is the penstemon, all three, based upon the specs, their spacing and things like that, and what they need, I think it would be a great border, or like to show a cutoff of where the flower garden begins, which would be the hill garden, and where the veggie garden starts. I hope that makes sense. So my idea right now is to plant all three of those penstemon here with proper spacing. Well, I can't do proper spacing right now because, as you can see, this pumpkin that's planted in this round bed, and it's beautiful and it's all over the place. I've cut runners, but it's still, and I don't want it to choke things out, especially like a new plant, like, you know, how it tries to reach and grab. So I always have to come in here and pull it off. And so I had to cut it all back away from this plant right here. Lord, I forgot the name of that plant too. I say these plants all the time, but I swear when I hit record, I forget the name of them. And so the funny thing is we have all this foliage and we only have one pumpkin, but I can't tell which vine that one pumpkin's on in order to just cut out all of the vines and allow just that pumpkin to continue. Now that pumpkin's at the point where I can technically take it off the vine and let it continue to mature inside, like just put it in my bay window where it gets a lot of sun, and I can continue to let it just turn orange. It's not like I'm going to use it anytime soon, but who knows, I may have to. I have seen like little baby pumpkins that have that are on this line, but I don't know what I'm going to do. For now, I'm just going to let it run. And then we also have watermelon that's running. I'm trying my best to control it and to make it go this way behind there, that apple tree where all that space is. I'm trying. And there is about 4 or 5 down over here, watermelon. So there's no way I'm going to cut those vines and disturb that. But anyway, so that is my goal with the penstemon, is to make it be the border between the veggie garden and the flower hill garden. That is my thought right now. And so while I'm out here, and I know we're not doing a garden tour, but I want to show you all something, because by the time we do the garden tour, I don't know if this is going to be in bloom or what's going to happen. This is my first time growing it, but it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. What is this called? Not delphinium. It begins with a D. I swear I repeat these plants when you guys are not, when I'm not here with you guys, like I'm blaming you, sunshines. Anyways, this is the dahlia, my dahlia. Yay, thank you, Lord. This is my dahlia. So I have 2 of them, and they are gorgeous. And I got these, I probably said it already, but just in case I didn't, I got these at my town's plant sale. I went there and I got them, and I was like, and there were 3. And I think I said this before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have got all 3, but that's all right. I got the 2. And I'm not going to dig them up and do all the things but anyways. And so I just want to show you all that dahlia. It looks pink on camera, but it's like dark, it's a deep purple. Y'all know purple is my favorite color. If you didn't, now you know. And it's gorgeous. But that is all I want to show you all today. I wanted to just let you all know that I took care of those clearance plants, all but 3. Well, they're technically taken care of, but they're just not in the ground. But you see, they want to bloom again, and so that's always nice. Well, thank you all for tuning in to my channel. I appreciate you all so very much. Please hit like, please share, please comment. If I can answer your questions, I will answer your question. Let's not forget about this bees balm. Remember I told y'all when I was cutting back that plant, I said, oh, this one I'm going to keep. It has roots. Well, I kept it, and look, it's growing. This is the old leaf that was there, so it came off, but this is all new leaves. And so we're going to have another bees balm plant. So I'm just going to continue to leave that in there. I almost forgot about that. Yes, propagation. Did I say that right? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get in the house because it's getting dark. And call this a wrap. And once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all the things. And we'll be back with you all sooner than later. Have a great day. God bless.